What up, man? I know I said I wasn't gonna do a review, but I gotta get my mind off, what happened. But shout out to everybody that sent me condolences. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah. But D-Pryde dropped the mixtape off, and I was starting to do another review for it, and I turned the camera off. I couldn't really get into it, but basically, it's a dope project. I fuck with it. I would give detail into every track, but it's just like I'll do my best. 16 tracks. You could definitely hear the So Far Gone influences, the 808s and Heartbreak, nothing was the same. The Kanye influence, the Kendrick, just a lot of influences on this, but he definitely give you his all. It got a concept to it. I don't want to give that away, but if you hear it, if you listen to it, you'll get it. The first track opens up, Plan A. Definitely love the great piano, the background sounds. I love the mellow type beat. His lyrics was personal about his life. The goods and bad, ins and outs. And if you don't know, he dropped out of high school at 16. And been pursuing his rap shit. Goes into number two, Boston George featuring Gabrielle Ross, Avon Carter. It's a dope record. Um, Definitely love the aggression in the song. It's a good one. Gabrielle on the hook, she could sing her little ass off. Moving on to number three, What You Need. I love how the beat switch up. He was definitely cocky in there. I love his bars. Great record. Moving on to number four, That Boy featuring DJ Pauly D. It's okay. It'll grow on you though. Number five, uh, Get Three Checks. It's entitled Little Bit. Great sample. And this is what the album kind of has its concept. A song about, basically if I know your girl and it's just some shit in his town, but he's out doing what he's doing, as far as his rap shit, and she ended up dating somebody else. I don't want to give it away, but the hook inspired the lyrics in a way, so you definitely got to pay attention to it. It reminded me of Eminem on this for some reason, but that shit was crazy. It was a good record. Like, I love the shit out that record, and the sample was cool as hell. It goes along with the song, and it goes into the phone conversation that starts off track six, Girl Back Home. It's like a minute and 44 seconds, but it's definitely a segue into what you understand what he's talking about throughout the project. Moving on to number seven, Around My Way. Very honest, yet again, the females on that record. You got to listen to it. Love the beat, the melodic hook, the open lyrics. His vocals is on point. He sing and rap, so it is what it is on that. And then going into Claire, um, he flipped the You Don't Have to Call Usher sample, which is crazy. That shit get three checks. The beat is awesome. I love the lyrics, the sample, incredible record. Honesty, talking about the female, which I think is a girl that's having a phone conversation with him. Moves into number nine, which is my favorite track, get three checks. Foolish Heart 2. He definitely addressed the Drake comparison, and I thought that little line was dope. The beat was hard. I like his flow, the sample, the angry lyrics, dope. You know what I mean? Then going into Hello, number 10, which remind me of Fireworks. Uh, he got an angry flow. The beat is dope. Talk about his personal life and the lyrics. I love the background sounds. The melodicness of the hook is just incredible. Um, Moving on to number 11, Me Versus Everybody. It's just an amazing record all the way through. You definitely got to hear him and understand his story. Goes into number 12, Supposed to Be Here. That shit is just dope. Thought provoking lyrics. His flow and bars is on point. I love the hook. The beat is crazy, and it goes to Adios, to where it's like you could definitely hear that song like in a club. I had to listen to it a couple times to, what I mean, really get into it, but I was like finding myself nodding my head like, yo, this shit is crazy. I like the hook. It's catchy. Like, tell a motherfucker adios. And the language he used was dope. You know what I'm saying? He kind of incorporated that, with the song, and that shit fire, in my personal opinion. Going on to number 14, The Thrill featuring Gabrielle Ross, which he got a visual for. I thought it was okay. I really couldn't get into it. Going on to number 15, Low Key. I think he got a video for that as well. You definitely hear the Kendrick and Chance the Rapper vibe, in my personal opinion, but the beat was crazy. I like his flow. He was confident in his lyrics. He was just raw. That shit was dope. And the last track, the outro, Flow 3, piano driven. He just got everything off his chest. Um, the ups and downs, his life, his sick mom. He just put everything out there, and I thought that was a great way to end the tape. You know what I mean? But overall, he definitely grew as an artist. I give it 8.5 out of 10. I like 14 out of 16 records. Production about 8.5 out of 10. He definitely gave you him, and it's like when you listen to the whole project as a whole without skipping it, you'll get what I'm saying. But you got to pay attention from the very beginning of the mixtape so you can understand, you know, what his plan A is, you know what I mean? Because he don't have a plan B if you get that concept. But it was dope, you know, and he actually put some thought into this, and his boys is the one that put him behind it to actually put this shit out, you know, because I think this was gonna be an album, and then it just was, you know, they put it out as a tape. So definitely shout out to D-Pryde, man. You definitely grew since I heard you on Flagships and the EP. And you have fun with this, and it shows you can be lyrical and witty and sharp if you want to. But y'all check it out. Shout out to all the real day one subs, and thanks for y'all condolences.